This is a review for section 7.1 to 7.4. Try working these problems by yourself and then turning the video back on to see if your answers look like my answers. Negative 2 to the third is a negative 8. A to the ninth, power over power, we multiply. B to the third times negative 1, b to the third. Anytime you have a negative variable, replace it with a 1. Now I'm going to multiply negative 8 times a negative 1 is positive 8. I don't have anything to multiply the a to the ninth with. When I multiply b to the third times b to the third, I get b to the sixth. When you multiply variables, you add the exponents. Number 2, this is a power of a power of a power. My base is 3, so keep the base, and then I multiply all the exponents. 2 times 3 is 6, 6 times 2 is 12. And then using a calculator, you calculate what 3 to the 12th is, which is 531,441. Number 3, it's a power of a power. 3 to the third power is 27. X to the third, y to the sixth. Times negative 2 to the third power is a negative 8. X to the sixth, y to the third. Now, using a calculator, we multiply 27 times 8 is 216, but it's a negative 8, so it's negative 216. X to the third times x to the sixth. I multiply, I add the exponents, get y to the x to the ninth. Y to the sixth times y to the third is also y to the ninth. Number 4, the very first thing I'm going to have to do is make all of my exponents positive. So that's a to the third. Move the b to the negative 4, move that down and make it a positive 4. C stays where it is, and that's a c to the 1 power. A to the negative 2, I'm going to move that up top, making it a positive 2. B to the negative 6, I'm going to move that up top, making that a positive 6. C to the 0 power is 1. It just goes away. Now my a to the third times an a to the second, I'm going to multiply by adding the exponents and get a to the fifth. I don't have any, there's no c, but let's do the b's. B to the sixth divided by b to the fourth. I am going to subtract and get b squared, and the largest exponent is up top, so b squared stays up top. And I just bring the c over. Number 5, I'm going to reduce negative 3/9. That reduces down to negative 1/3. X squared, I'm going to move that in the bottom to make it positive. Y to the negative 3, I'm going to move that in the bottom to make it positive. Z to the 0 power is 1. It goes away. X to the fourth stays where it is. Y to the negative 7, I'm going to move that up top to make it a positive. And Z to the 1 power stays in the bottom. Carry over the negative 1/3. My x's are both in the bottom, so I'm going to multiply by adding and get x to the 6th. Y to the 7th divided by y to the 3rd is y to the 4th, and it goes up top, and then z stays in the bottom. Number 6, I'm going to divide 100 divided by negative 5 is a negative 20. Now I'm going to make all of my exponents positive. That a is positive, it stays where it is. B to the negative 2, I'm going to move that in the bottom to make it a positive. C to the negative 5, move that in the bottom. A to the 0 is 1, so it just goes away. B to the fourth stays in the bottom. C squared goes in top. Now bring over that negative 20. I don't have any other a to do anything with, so I'm just going to bring that a over. B's are both in the bottom, so I'm going to multiply by adding the exponents. C to the second divided by c to the fifth, I am going to subtract and get c to the third, and it goes in the bottom because the largest exponent is in the bottom. Number 7, I'm going to do everything to the power. 3 squared is 9. A to the negative 6. B to the 8th. Over 9 squared is 81. A to the 10th. b to the negative 6. Now I'm going to reduce 9 over 81 is 1/9. Move a to the negative 6, move that in the bottom to make it positive. B to the 8th stays. A to the 10th stays. B to the negative 6, move that up top to make it positive. Bring over the 1/9. Now both of the b's are on top, so that's b to the 14th, a to the 16th. Number 8. 13.8 divided by 0.6 is 23 times 10 to the, now this is the base of 10, so when we divide we subtract, so that's 3 minus a negative 4, which turns into plus a positive 4, so that's 10 to the 7th. Now 23 is not in standard form. We need to put in standard form and scientific notation. I'm going to put in standard form first. The 7 tells me I've got to move my decimal 7 places. The decimal's at the end, so I'm going to have to actually add 7 zeros. Then I'm going to put it in scientific notation, so it's 2.3 times 10 to the 8. Number 9, rewrite in standard form and state the degree and the leading coefficient. So standard form means in descending order. That means the highest exponent to the lowest. So that's 6x to the third plus 4x squared plus 3x minus 2. The degree is 3, and the leading coefficient is 6. Number 10, I'm going to do power of a power, so that's x to the negative 6, y to the 10th, z to the 8th, over x to the negative 10, y to the negative 10, z to the 8th. Now I'm going to make everything positive, so x to the 6th, move it, y to the 10th, leave it, z to the 8th, leave it, x to the negative 10, move that up top, y to the positive negative 10, move that up top to make it a positive 10, and z to the 8th, leave it. Okay, now I've got my x to the 10th divided by x to the 6, that's x to the 4th, and it goes up top. Both of my y's are in top, so I multiply by adding the exponents and get y to the 20th. And then z to the 8th divided by z to the 8th, that turns into 1 or 0. So that is my final answer. So there is no fraction. And that is the end of the review. If you turn this review in tomorrow, on Friday, I will give you extra credit on your quiz.